Hey, it's Wildjosh from Geek-Cetera, and I'm joined by
Kyle from Geek-Cetera.
And it is Thursday, December 19th, 2019, and it's about 8 o'clock in the evening. And right now, many people around the globe are watching Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. But we're not. We're going to see it tomorrow night. In 24 hours. We'll be watching the movie right now.
We will.
24 hours from now, and I can't wait.
Because Friday is better. So you're just chumps for watching it on Thursday
Friday
night.
is better for old men that have children and need babysitters.
Well, that's a way to put it.
Yeah. So we're going to take a few minutes to talk about what we're looking forward to and what we hope we see in The Rise of Skywalker. Let's get into it.
We're going to talk about geeky things.
Woohoo! All right. So, Kyle, what are you most looking forward to in this movie?
Honestly, one of the things I'm really looking forward to is I've heard that the footage that was shot by Carrie Fisher, none of it was shot with this movie in mind.
Okay.
Right? Because she died
She died before we got Last Jedi.
Right, so she died before Last Jedi, but the producers have come out and said that the footage that they've used has been added in a way that doesn't make it feel like it's contrived or forced.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm very much looking forward to seeing how they're able to do that and do her character justice. I'm looking forward to seeing if she lives.
Yeah.
I wonder if she doesn't die. I wonder if she lives to see the end of the Resistance.
That would be kind of neat. I mean, if they had enough footage that they could do that, I don't see why not, especially if it's the last one of the Skywalker saga. There wouldn't be another need for her to play the part again. So if they had enough footage to be able to string it together, then I would be all for that. It would be a little ironic that she's the only one that has actually died in real life that is still alive, whereas the other two, Harrison Ford and Mark Hamill, are still alive in real life, but their characters are dead.
So yeah, that's good. Well,
although Peter Mayhew is passed since, but
he's not.
Jonas Suotamo has kind of taken over that role anyway. So
he's in honestly, Chewbacca isn't considered. He should be, right, but he's not considered like that part of that core trio from the original series.
I know he didn't get a medal.
So, anyways, like I was gonna say, I gotta correct myself. I don't think the Resistance is gonna end. I said seeing the end of the Resistance. Mm-hmm. I mean the end of the First Order, or the end of
the end of the Resistance becoming the New Republic again, or something like that, right?
Sure.
Okay.
So I want to correct myself there. But going back, maybe she won't live only because Han Solo died in the first film, Luke Skywalker died in the second film. That they're the original trio. Maybe it's fitting, and they'll write her end in this film.
Yeah.
So that way they'll all have their send off.
I mean, any one of them really could be the end for them, right? Because we're probably not going to get anyone else in any of none of them. That's the end of the Skywalker saga, so we're probably not going to get any of these characters in future trilogies, I wouldn't think. From the trailer, we get the idea that C-3PO is saying his goodbye, but really, any of them could be saying their goodbye, because this is the end of the saga. So, I wouldn't be surprised if Chewbacca passed, if Chewbacca died, if Leia died, if C-3PO was destroyed, if R2 was destroyed, or even if the Millennium Falcon was destroyed. And then for new characters, I wouldn't be surprised to see some of them sacrificed too. We know all along that Poe was kind of supposed to die in the first one, but they liked his character, so they kept him around. Finn almost died in the second one, and you thought maybe he was going to sacrifice himself. I wouldn't be surprised at that either. So there's a lot that could die. And where some people feel like this could be a redemption story about Kylo, could he sacrifice himself for someone? And his turn to the light side, almost like Darth Vader did his grandfather, where he sacrificed his life to kill the Emperor.
You think the Emperor is going to be shooting Rey with lightning, and he's going to throw the Emperor down a shaft?
Could you imagine?
Rise again.
We know that does not work. I think I don't know what works apparently to kill a Sith being like him. A decapitation usually works, but I don't know.
I don't know why I just thought of this. But not only did the Emperor fall down a shaft,
And
but the Death Star exploded.
Yes.
Like, I don't know why I didn't think of that.
No, it's got to be worse than that. Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, they're like cockroaches.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. I'd like to know the backstory of how the Emperor survived. Maybe we'll get that. Can you imagine if we get what happened? Like, you see him fall and then, like, he lands on, like, some pillows. And then, like, one of his, what are they called? The Praetorian Guard, the red guys. They, like, drags him into, like, a shuttle and they, like, speed away as it's exploding. But, like, they're in the backside so you don't see it happening. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, clearly the Emperor is more powerful than Vader, because the only way Vader avoided dying in the original Death Star is not being on it.
Right.
And just kind of floating away.
Tarkin was on it and he didn't survive.
That we know of.
That's true. Maybe
he
Snoke.
He was in Rogue One.
Snoke. So he didn't survive. He did eventually die.
Yeah.
So,
I'm joking. Rogue One obviously came before Episode 4.
What am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to be honest, and I know it's kind of sad. I love the Skywalker saga. I'm looking forward to it being over. I'm looking forward to new stories. I really like this Mandalorian stuff that we've been getting. It's a new story, new character, less Force, no ties to this family that just can't do anything, or does it all. I don't know. I'm just looking for new stories, new trilogies, new stuff, new avenues to explore in the Star Wars universe. So I think I'm okay with it ending.
Not really. You're okay.
No, I mean, I'm okay with the
Skywalker
Skywalker saga ending. I am not okay with Star Wars ending. That can never happen.
Which is funny because I feel kind of the opposite. I'm looking forward to the saga being done, but I'm not necessarily that interested in new content. I really think that I'll be interested. I might watch the movies, but my vested interest...
You might
I'll watch the movies, but my vested interest is probably going to pass. Just
really?
Like I really am not all that interested in the Marvel, whatever they're doing in the future. Like, I don't
The Eternals
care.
And all that? No?
Yeah, I'll probably like watch the movie. I will watch the movies.
Yeah.
But I don't like, for me, Infinity War was fine. It kind of closed the book.
Yeah.
And I'm
You mean
looking for the
Endgame?
book. What did I say?
Infinity War?
Oh, yeah, Endgame.
Yeah.
Endgame closed the book.
Yeah.
I think Episode 9 will really close the book
I hope so.
on things for me. Like, I think I'll have more of a passive interest.
So, and it's really not the end, to be honest. Like, we say it's the end, but it's not, because we got a Cassian Andor thing. But I guess that's different. It's not connected to the Skywalker saga.
Right.
We do have an Obi-Wan miniseries thing coming up. I guess we'll see how much the Skywalker line plays into that at all. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with it. Maybe it takes place at a time when Luke is just an infant and there's no reason, like, and Obi-Wan is just whatever he's doing on Tatooine.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Maybe it's a brief mention of something, but that's about it, and it's not really includes Luke at all, or the Skywalker family. So, man, I can't believe that you think this is like. I'm excited for what's to come. I'm excited for new stories that don't have to do with the Skywalkers. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, but I feel like, especially these past 5 movies, so including Rogue One and Solo: A Star Wars Story, there's been so much hype and so much fan outrage and, like, people being let down. It's like, I don't want to be that invested. Like, I just want to really just, if there's a new trilogy, I'll just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna go in headlong.
I'm invested, and I still say I liked all the movies. Yeah, there was things about Last Jedi that I wish were different. I would have done differently, but it didn't ruin it for me. It didn't make me cry and say, "Oh, they should fire Kathleen Kennedy," and "Oh, they need to. I'm not gonna go see Solo." That's just baby. That's grow up. I mean, seriously, grow up. I'm probably gonna get hate for that, but grow up. Serious. I mean, it's a movie, guys. It was someone's vision of what they saw that the story playing out as, and because it's different than how you felt it should go, you boycott. That's just, you're not a real Star Wars fan. I'm sorry if you do that stuff. So that's how I feel. You can have difference of opinion. You cannot like it. Yeah, there's things I didn't like, but it didn't mean I was gonna, sign some stupid petition saying that someone should be fired for it. It's just stupid.
But you will sign a petition to make Solo 2 happen.
Oh yeah, I want Solo 2 to happen. I do. I liked Solo, and Solo 2 needs to happen. I want to know what happens. I want it to run right into Han Solo walking into that cantina, getting ready to face off against Greedo. That's where I want my Solo to end. So we went on kind of what we're looking forward to. We went on some tangents. We've been all over the place. Now let's get into any theories that we have, or maybe not theories. Why is Siri? Leave me alone, you stinking stalker. What do we think is going to happen in this movie? What could we see that no one has said, or maybe someone has said, but whatever. What do you think?
Oh man, that nobody has said.
Maybe not that nobody has said, but what is your this is going to happen in this movie? And it might not. Like, it could be we're going to get to meet Lumpy.
Okay, so, I mean, I don't know, people have probably said this, but one thing I am banking on, and I've said this, I'm sure I've said this a bunch on Discord, Reddit, wherever, Matt Smith as the Emperor. That's one prediction I have that I expect to see is Matt Smith as the Emperor, and I look
as
forward
an
to
adult
enjoying
Emperor,
that.
or
Yes.
as like a prequel, like flashback.
Nope.
This really
Nope. As a clone, as a something.
Okay.
But he's gonna be stepping in.
Do you think
acting
Matt
as the Emperor.
Smith is doing the Emperor voice, or do you think
Yes.
they're doing Ian McDiarmid doing the voiceover work for a Matt Smith performance?
Yeah, I think it's Matt Smith's voice. I have nothing to base that on. That's just what I think. There are pictures that I've seen that definitely make me think, oh, that's Matt Smith. So that's my prediction.
I really am curious who Matt Smith is playing, because we know pretty much everyone else that's in this movie who they're playing, except for Matt Smith, and that's a big name to not know who he is going into the movie.
Yeah.
So, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, seeing that Ian McDiarmid has been attached to this project, I would be surprised if we didn't get Ian McDiarmid Emperor. But, and maybe like a Matt Smith in a flashback of like him in the Plagueis years or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. What? So I kind of said, and I didn't mean to cut you off. Were you gonna say something else along that line?
No, I was thinking about something else. So go ahead.
Okay. And I kind of said this. I think we're gonna lose some people. I think we could lose some key people, like a Chewbacca. C-3PO sounds like he's saying his goodbyes. I wouldn't be surprised if we lost something like the Millennium Falcon, which has almost become a character throughout the years. Another name that we didn't mention is going to be in this is Lando. So could we lose a Lando or someone beloved to the franchise like that that's been there from the beginning? I mean, if you think about all the way to the beginning, Chewbacca has probably been in more of them than anyone. I mean, could you imagine losing a Chewbacca? I'd hate to, because Chewbacca is such a great character, and I really like Jonas Swatamo, and I don't want to see him out of work unless Solo 2 comes back. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we lost someone like that, like almost in a sacrificing himself to save someone kind of thing. That's something Chewbacca would do.
It is. Let's see. So, I feel like we're gonna get something. I mean, we've seen the video, right, of all those ships together. I feel like if he's still alive, we might even get like a Wedge cameo.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Rogue Squadron.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get almost Endgame style. We're gonna get a lot of cameos and people. We could even see. I'm not gonna say Ezra, but we could
Hera.
see the Ghost, right? Hera, her
Or
kids.
Jason.
I don't think Ezra's gonna be. It wouldn't be fitting to have another Jedi there.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
It wouldn't be fitting.
Where have you been? Why haven't you been helping?
But the ghosts.
Could you you know how they
What about the Chiz?
the Chiss?
Chiz. Yeah.
What'd you call them? The Chiss.
What about the Chiss?
The Thrawn, like that kind
Thrawn,
of
his
species.
people?
Yeah. A lot of them have been Imperials in the past, but I mean, I guess that goes into Legends. Yeah, maybe. I was just thinking, like, you know how in different scenes in the movies when they're going attack run, it's like Red 5 standing by, and all this, and you could almost in that scene be going into every cockpit and who's in the cockpits of each ship.
That would
You've
be
got
cool.
like Mandalorian and the Raven Crest or Razor Crest or whatever it's called, being like, this is the way.
I'm not predicting it, but that's what I want to see. Exactly that. Like, doesn't have to be. They don't have to be anywhere else in the movie, but we just get the whole call signs.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, and then you got Jason. What is it? Kanan Jarrus? Jason Jarrus standing by or something like that.
Yeah. Ghost standing by.
Yeah.
Phantom.
Yeah, and then you could have the guys from the Resistance series, TV series,
I haven't
on
really
the
been following
Colossus.
it except
So
for that first episode.
yeah.
But who else? So I mean, let's go with that. Who else could possibly be there if we're getting a call out, right? The clones are probably all dead.
Dash Rendar standing by.
The clones are probably dead.
Yeah, Rex.
They're,
It's 30 years after. Is that what it is?
yeah,
Roughly
especially
30
with
years?
the rapid
Yeah.
aging.
Yeah,
Clones
no,
are dead,
they're-
so we're probably
they're
not
gone.
getting any clones.
Yeah.
Man. Anybody from Rogue? Nope, because they're all dead.
Rogue One, guys, not there.
So dumb.
Darth Maul, no, he's dead.
Are we sure?
Yeah, I don't know who else we could get in that scene.
Yeah, Force Ghost 1 standing by. I don't know.
Slave 1 standing by.
That.
There's no way Boba Fett's gonna be there. He was eaten up by a
Okay.
Sarlacc.
But that could be the tie-in to,
Yeah.
to the Mandalorian.
We
But-
could get some Mandalorian in there though, like not just maybe the Mandalorian, but those other guys in his gang.
Yeah.
Cara Dune. I think that would be cool to get a Cara Dune.
She'd be a lot older too.
She would be a lot older, but the stuff they can do, they could make it work. Maybe she's not fighting, but she's like higher up in the Resistance.
Yeah. Boss Nass standing by.
We see his face.
the Bongo
Maybe we
one.
see his face. We don't see the Mandalorian's face until Rise of Skywalker.
Ooh. Well, how would we know it's the Mandalorian?
Well, he's got the rest of the armor on. Baby Yoda standing by.
We kind of went off on a tangent there, but I do want that. I want any cameo that they can think of to throw in there at the call signs.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be pretty sweet.
We do have the guy with the face, the Sulston. Nien Nunb.
Nine Num.
Yeah, Nien Nunb. So, what else? I guess for things, I said it in the last Mandalorian video we did, but I want to see, I do want a connection to the Mandalorian. I want that, even if it's tiny, I want it. I want these worlds all interconnected, not like DC and all those other things. Even Marvel sometimes like will disconnect a little bit with the TV show from a little bit. Not too bad. They're pretty good, but I want this fully connected. I mean, the Mandalorian is so good, it could be a movie. Mm-hmm. So,
all right, let's take. And I just had this idea. Let's take a couple minutes or seconds or whatever. Think of some questions, and you can just fire them off. But like yes or no questions, and we'll both answer yes or no based on what we think. So like my for example, here's my question.
Okay.
Is Rey connected, family related, anything to anyone?
Yes.
No.
Really?
I
You
don't-
think she's by herself? Nobody?
I don't think her parents matter. I don't think she's a Skywalker.
Well, that was.
Don't
You know
think
what's
she's a
funny
Kenobi.
is if we go back to when we did this for Last Jedi, I was on your boat, but now I feel like there's some kind of connection. I don't think there needs to be, but
I don't think she is.
I think there might be. She might be.
Does Rey go dark and stay dark?
No.
No.
There's too many little girls that dress up like Rey and love Rey that would just kill a generation.
Does Kylo come back?
Does Kylo
to
redeem?
the light side?
Yes, I think he does.
I agree.
I think he does, and I think he may sacrifice himself, which I think I've said.
Does Kylo sacrifice himself?
Yes, I think he does.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think he does. It's the only way to redeem himself after all the bad he's done. Does Leia die?
No.
I think she dies. I think she's done. Some of the new characters: Zori Bliss, General Pride. What was the other dude's chick's name? Jaina. Is Jaina Finn's sister?
No.
I think she might be. People want to say that it's Lando's daughter, but I think it could be Finn's sister.
Why can't it be both?
Whoa. Whoa.
Well,
Maybe.
as Kira said, he had a prodigious...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. You should cut that out.
It's staying. I'm not doing any editing to it.
Did she actually... I think she did in the movie. Yeah.
She said something like that he got around.
Yeah, she... Yeah. Okay.
And then Zori Bliss. Ex-girlfriend of Poe's?
No.
No?
No.
Friends with Poe?
Sure.
They're drinking buddies?
Okay, sure.
I think there's a Zori Bliss Poe connection.
I think Zori Bliss gets about as much story credit as, like, Phasma. Like, I don't...
Phasma's alive or dead?
Dead.
She probably is dead. Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Maybe she's in there.
Yeah, the final battle is gonna be
Phasma's
like,
Snoke.
The final battle is gonna be like all those, Red 5 standing by against Darth Maul, Phasma, Snoke, Palpatine, all the people that have died and come back.
There's a call out to Jedi Fallen Order.
I don't know. I haven't. Sure.
I think there might be.
Because I haven't watched it.
Cool. Tie it all together. You should. That is such a good game. It is like watching a movie. So good. So good. Do we have any more of those? Because that was kind of fun.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Finn, like what? See, I don't. We've talked a lot.
Finn and Poe are lovers?
No. We've talked a lot about what we expect to see, what we're looking forward to, but we haven't really talked about those central characters: Finn, Rey, Poe.
Yeah. Rose.
Central characters: Finn, Rey, Poe.
Dio.
Who's Dio?
Dio's the new little droid. Have you seen him? He's green and he's got a little circle wheel and he flies around. Dio. Rose. Is Rose and Finn romantically involved? Are we buying or selling Froze?
Frozen 3? I don't know.
That's a question you would normally ask.
Yeah.
You don't care.
All right. I don't care.
You don't care about the love life of these people.
That's kind of the thing. I'm looking at this like I don't really have an idea about what happens to any of these characters.
Boom! I got one.
Okay.
We get a moment where Lando talks to L3.
No.
She's the Millennium Falcon. We have a moment when he's flying it.
Yes or no?
Yes, I think so. Why wouldn't you? He's flying the Millennium Falcon. He's gonna say something like, "Hey, girl, like."
If he says something like, "Hey, girl, how you?" No, because they
doing?
talk about the Falcon as a she. No, it has to be more specific than that. You're not getting off the hook after that movie.
Maybe he says something about L3. I think we're gonna get him talking to L3. That's his girl. He was he had feelings for her.
My qualifier for this is he has to say the word the name L3.
And you say no?
I say no.
I say yes.
L3. Okay.
Just to be different.
It has to say L3. Or it has to be a significant
This is wrapping everything up, man. It's gonna do it. They're gonna do it.
Okay.
They didn't. They should have.
All right, Luke, Force Ghost. Yes or no?
Yeah. If he's even dead.
Yeah, it might be like at the end, like they did in Return of the Jedi, but I say yes.
Yeah.
So Anakin, Force Ghost.
Yeah.
Vader, Force Spirit. Oh, by the way, I say yes to Anakin, Force Ghost.
No. You think we're gonna get Anakin and a Vader?
No, but it's still a cool question.
Like,
if this was Return of the If this was The Last Jedi, I would have said yes, 100%.
Yoda, Force Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Anybody else? Obi-Wan, Force Ghost?
Why not? Yeah.
I think we could get an Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Or Obi-Wan together with... But they're not going to know who Obi-Wan is.
Ben Solo might.
Yeah. I'm iffy on that one. But it would be cool. I'm going to say yes, and it's going to be Ewan McGregor, and the whole audience is going to lose their minds.
No. It's not going to be a Force Ghost. It's going to be a clone.
No, I'll tell you no on a hard no on that one.
Ewan McGregor as a clone, old man skin cells.
Wait a minute. So the new series called Kenobi is actually going to be about his clone and not the time period between...
And this movie is going to be a lead-in directly to that series.
So rumor is we're getting a after credit scene in this movie. This is an old rumor. Not like I'm spoiling anything.
I don't like that.
You don't?
Nope.
That's the rumor.
I don't like it.
Well, it's the rumor.
Well, I'm going to have to stay and watch it, obviously.
Okay, so are you saying no to the rumor?
Yes, I'm saying no.
Well, it's the rumor.
Okay.
So if there is...
Are you saying yes or no?
I'm going to say yes. The rumors... I believe the rumor. Okay. What does the rumor... No, that's not what I was trying to say. What is the end credit scene? Whatever. What is it setting up another trilogy? Is it setting something up that's coming pivotal? Or is it just kind of another thing to wrap it all up and tie a bow on top?
If it's an end credit scene, it should be something like what we got at the end of Endgame, like where all you heard was Tony striking that armor. So if it's a post-credit, it can be like Ben Solo and Luke overlooking twin suns. I don't know, like some sort of...
So you're saying it's a cherry on top. It's not like we got more coming.
Yeah. I hope it's not we got more coming.
I want more.
What do you want more of?
I don't know. They're working on stuff. Could be something.
So if this is ending a Skywalker story, are they gonna set up another trilogy?
You know, it'd be a really cool way to end it. Just like you're going down the aisle in Camino and you just see all these cloning pods, and then that's it. Like, you don't know what's inside them. Like, just like something's going on Camino. Some cloning's happening.
I got it. All you see, and this is not your theory, all you see is Keanu Reeves from the back, and you hear him say, "Fine, I'll do it myself." And he reaches down and grabs Revan's mask.
Oh.
Obviously, he's not going to say that because it'd be directly referencing Thanos. But wouldn't that be kind of cool?
I mean, I would love a Keanu Reeves Revan, but that wouldn't really tie in. I don't buy that one, but I like it.
I really hope after this movie we can come back to these predictions and find some random funny thing that we said and it comes true. Like a Keanu Reeves.
We've gotten some right. We've gotten some right in the past. But all right. This is almost 30 minutes of talking about the Rise of Skywalker. I think that's a good stopping point.
All right. So the last question, I guess, is who's the hero? Who is the hero at the end of the movie that is victorious? Because I'm guessing the end of the saga, there's going to be a hero that's victorious. So who is the central hero?
Well, here's the question: who was the hero in Return of the Jedi? Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader?
I guess it would be Darth Vader.
So in the same breath, I will say Kylo Ren.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna say.
It's not gonna be Finn or Poe.
Rose. I think Rose is gonna save the day.
I'm gonna say Anakin Skywalker.
What? That's a hot take. We should just end right there. Boom. We'll have to see. Well, we'll see. And we're going to be watching the movie, like I said, in 24 hours from now. And I'm sure we'll be able to put together something after we see it. Maybe not tomorrow night, but sometime in the near future. give you our take and what we thought. And yeah, so stay tuned to that. But in the meantime, thanks for watching this video. Please like it, subscribe to our channel, hit that bell icon. Did you know that, like, if you look at our analytics, 80% of the people that watch our videos are not subscribed? Why? I don't know. Subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on our future videos. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.
This is the way I have spoken.
Oh boy.